Welcome back to my channel. Before we jump in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my DIYs. I'm always sharing things, so go ahead and subscribe. You'll be glad that you did. To All Things Washington. Now let's go. Today, what we're going to be working on, we are going to be working on a wallet. We're going to place a photo on top of a wallet. And the materials that you will need your tape. This is transfer tape. You will need scissors. You will need some sort of measuring, a ruler, measuring tape. You will need parchment paper. You will also need a heat press. You will need sublimation paper, and you will also need a sublimation printer. Okay, so um, I was asked to make this wallet for someone. It's a good, a good gift. Here's the inside of it. We know that the holidays are coming, so this will make a nice gift for someone. So what we're going to do is, well, first thing that I did was I measured. I had to measure the wallet. The length is uh, 9 inches long, and I did like a 3.7. You can do 3.7, 3.8, or even 4.0. Depends on how wide you want it to sit on your wallet. But I did a 3.7, and at my printer, or at my computer, I printed out the picture onto my Sawgrass printer. Let me bring my camera down so that you can see it. There it is. This is my Sawgrass printer. I do know that there's other printers that you can use. You can convert your other printer into a Sawgrass, not into a Sawgrass printer, but you can convert the inks. That's what it is. You can change your ink out for sublimation ink. Okay, and after you do that, you will print your picture out. You will print it out on A-Sub paper. This is A-Sub 125 sublimation paper. And then you will tape it on. This is heat transfer tape. You will tape your picture onto the wallet. You flip it over, place it in the middle. I'm going to tape it on there, and then I'm going to take my parchment paper. This parchment paper you can buy from Acme, ShopRite, or even a dollar store. This came from the dollar store. So all it is parchment paper. And place it over top of the wallet and put it on your heat press, and it'll be done. Now, as far as my heat press, I will be using my Cricut heat press. I do have um, the other heat presses that you bring down, but it will not close all the way because this is a little thick, so you need something flat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in my garage and do that. I don't want to do it here in my basement. I do have, the windows and so forth, but the ink turns into a gas, and I do not like the smell of the gas. The gas seems to bother me. So I will go out to my garage, take my Cricut out there, open my garage, and I will press down on it for about 60 seconds. You can set your temperature up to between 385 to 400. Press it for 60 seconds, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the final results. Okay, so here it is all taped up. All I did was place the picture on here, taped it along the sides, along the bottom, and along the top. That's all I did. Flip the picture over and taped it to the wallet. And now I'm going to take it and put it on a heat press. Also, failed to mention, take this off because you don't want any heat to get to this and mess it up. So I'm just going to take this off. It comes off. That way, if you try and put it on your heat press that comes down, you don't want to destroy that. So just take it off. There you have it. All right, so I'll come back after I put it under the heat press. Okay, so here we have it all done. I took it out to the garage, so now I'm going to lift it off. To fill it off. Oh, nothing happens. So far, it looks pretty good. This is my second attempt of doing this wallet. Look at that. Came out nice. I think she'll like that. See it? I like this. Like it better than my first attempt. I'm going to show you my first attempt, and I'm going to give you my opinion on it. Same thing was done. I just had a background that I added to it, and didn't like the background. And it's all trial and error. So the things that you see me do, I've either tried them or we're trying it out together. In this particular case, we tried this one out together. The second one. Hold on. I'm going to show you my first attempt. This is my first attempt. Now, the first attempt, I didn't care for my background because when I put it on my heat press, I used my closed heat press, and then I went and used my Cricut heat press, the one that's up there that you just place on. You can tell that it shifted. It gave you some shadowing. Now, the reason why we tape it on there is to keep it from moving. This way you don't have any shadowing. So instead of applying a background, it's better without a background because you don't have to worry about the shadowing from your background. Like I used a stripe background and there's shadowing from it. So I didn't really care for it. And I guess it was a little bit too long. Also, the picture itself, I let it hang over. So some of that stuck down here. So make sure when you cut it, when you measure it and you cut it to the width of your wallet size. Because you don't want the hangover. If it hangovers, this is what's going to happen. And you don't want that. And if you can remove your background and do it without the background, this is the result that you're looking for. You get a better looking result. So that came out pretty nice. So give me thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to my channel. And thank you and have a good night and God bless till we meet again.